Welcome back to another video with Mufado here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get licensed by the state of Pennsylvania in order to operate a home care agency. Let's get started with the summary that I've come up with based on my research, and I'll show you afterwards where to get the information, where to get all the application forms, how much it all is, and how to put it all together. And stick around to the end because I got a good surprise for you. Okay, here's a quick summary. Pretty much like any other state, the state of Pennsylvania requires you to have at least an LLC. That's what they mean by a legal entity. Business registration, same thing, just have an LLC. Tax ID number, what is commonly referred to as an EIN number. And then you obviously have to fill out an application form, and I'll show you where to get this application form on the Pennsylvania government website. And criminal background check, accreditation. This just means that you need to make sure that the people that work for you are qualified as home health aides or CNAs or registered nurses. That's pretty much what this means. Personnel, same thing. You want to make sure you're hiring people who are qualified. So I'll show you in a second where to get all the detailed information from and the frequently asked questions for the state of Pennsylvania. What you're looking at right now is just a basic summary. And next is liability insurance. Most payroll systems like Gusto, which is what we recommend, or any other payroll system out there, just pick one. They can help you get your liability insurance by paying a small premium. So reach out to any company that does payroll processing. Last but not least, the state of Pennsylvania requires you to have your policies and procedures. Again, like I said, stick around to the end, and then I'll show you how to put it all together. Putting together policy and procedures can be a nightmare sometimes. It requires a lot of Word documents, a lot of paperwork. You got to put it all together, employee handbooks and all this stuff. Get confusing. So I got a surprise for you at the end. Stick around. Now, this was one thing that shocked me about the state of Pennsylvania, and I've done a lot of research on different states. And the fee was only $100. So if you're in Pennsylvania, you guys are lucky. You have no excuse to not get started by opening up a home care agency in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm pretty shocked that it was only $100, but I highly recommend you contact the state because this was based on my intensive research that I've done, and I'll show you where I got the fee from, the $100 fee from. But it'll be in your best interest to confirm with the state by contacting them by email or phone number. Let me jump into the source of all this information. I'll be sure to put this link below this video in the description box so you can easily find it. This is the Pennsylvania Department of Health website. So when you navigate this website, you're going to see a place where you can do a search. What I highly recommend you do is you just type in the keyword phrase home care and then do a simple search. And the very first search result that you're going to get is what you want to click on. If you're too lazy to do the search like I did, and you're not too sure exactly if you did it the right way, don't worry. I'm going to make sure to put this search result in the description box of this video. Once you click on this first search result, you're going to be directed to this page. And this is the page that you'll be redirected to. And then be sure to read all of this information right here. Most of it is pertaining to information that is pretty old from 2021, but you want to focus on the right hand panel here where all the juicy stuff is, okay? And you want to click on mostly this right here, state licensure application process, so you can understand what that's all about. And then my favorite is the frequently asked questions, opening a home care agency / registry frequently asked questions. What's beautiful about the state of Pennsylvania is they understand that people are going to have a lot of questions, so they'll compile the frequently asked questions. Most states don't even bother doing this because they want you to spend a lot of big bucks. If you go through middle people, they're going to be getting same exact information that I'm showing you, and they'll charge you thousands of dollars for this. So it's in your best interest to just dedicate a long weekend, one full day, doesn't matter. Just dedicate one weekend out of your busy schedule and just read this information that I researched for you. Again, all the links are going to be in the description box. Before I show you this frequently asked questions, the next thing you want to do is you want to click on this one right here where it says apply for a home care agency. So these are the two that I'll show you right now. So when you click on the frequently asked questions link that I just showed you in the previous screen, you'll be redirected to this PDF form with all the questions and concerns that you have. They've answered everything for you here. They made it super simple. So I'm just going to scroll slowly and surely. And this is where the application is mailed out to. They made it easy. So when you look at the application form, it should also have this address on there, but double check to make sure it's the same thing. And what they've done is they've added a phone number here. Call them. Make sure you call them. And if you're confused about anything, give them a call. Okay, they have more questions here, frequently asked questions. Short and sweet. I love it. Only 2 pages of frequently asked questions. I love it. They made it super simple. Anything that is still missing from these questions, contact the state. Okay? Because if you try and do it through a middleman, they're going to charge you hundreds and thousands of dollars. So save yourself a lot of money by reading. I will be sure to add this link again in the description box of this video. Next is the application form. This is what the application form looks like, and make sure when you're looking at this, you have to make sure it says the following series of documents contains the application material for a home care agency / home care registry. These are 21 pages long. Don't be intimidated by the length. Just understand that most of this is just, instructions. So it says here, this is the sweet spot right here. This is where I got the $100 application fee. A check / money order payable to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Commonwealth of PA for $100. Amazing. I'm still flabbergasted as to why it's only $100, but hey, it is what it is. That's what they say. So we're going to go with that. All right. So make sure to read all of this stuff right here. Read through this, guys. Make sure to read through this now. Page 3 looks like, or page 4 is where you're going to have to start inputting your information. Again, it looks like the address here matches what was in the frequently asked questions PDF form. So everything matches. Okay. There's an email here. If you're confused by any means, contact the state directly. Save yourself a lot of money. Okay. Still going. Still going. There we go. We're almost there. Done. There we go. Anytime that you have to fill out any forms and pay the state an application fee, you're going to have to put together these policy and procedures. They just want to make sure that, your business is structured the right way. You have your employee handbooks and all that, wonderful good stuff. And that takes time, like I said. So we've made it easy for you. So let me show you what we've done for you guys. We have put together templates for your policy and procedures. These are a series of Word documents that you can download, purchase, download, and then modify, tweak a little bit, add your company information, and then submit them over to your state. What I highly recommend is, as you can see, make sure you read everything here so you can understand exactly what you're getting for your money. And you don't need to spend a whole lot of money to pay another person to do all this for you. You can do this yourself. Like I said, these templates are already pre-written. All you have to do is plug in your company name, compare them to what the state requirements are, and tweak them a little bit. If you're not so good at putting together documents and you get overwhelmed, what I say is partner up with a proofreader, somebody who's really good at paying attention to detail, proofreading, and maybe pay him $100 to double check to make sure you filled out the forms the right way, and then you can submit them over to the state. Oftentimes, if your application is not complete, the state might bounce it back and tell you, hey, can you update this, or refill it or whatever. Then just follow the instructions that the state gives you. That way you save a ton of money, guys, by doing it yourself. So again, you can purchase these. I will be sure to put the link to purchase these templates below this video. Once you've purchased them, you can have them. They're yours forever. I hope you got some value from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.